Good morning. Good morning. We are live in the big city of Austin, Texas. Wednesday, October 9th, 2024. We're live on the streets of Austin this morning. Man, has shit hit the fan since yesterday. And I do mean hit the fan. Good morning, everybody. Killer Carla Butterfly. Man, stuff has come in. Somebody turned the water spigot on Natasha Harper Madison. Let me tell you right now, it is wild, the stories that I'm hearing. I've had many people reach out to me since last night. I had yard signs printed to call out these council members that encourage the issues that we're having right now. I had some yard signs printed, and last night I posted a picture of one of the proofs of the yard sign. I should have these yard signs this week, actually, so we're going to start installing them. Anyway, that's not what the problem is. The problem is I posted that, and people started coming out of the woodwork with stories, videos, just crazy stuff that this poor woman is going through. And I'm kind of at a bit of a conundrum right now, because I don't want to punch down on someone that's struggling, but at the same time, this is a public figure that is elected and paid for by the taxpayers of this city. And the taxpayers of this city have the ultimate right to know exactly what's happening with their elected officials. So I'm struggling with this right now about how to handle this, because like I said, I don't want to be insensitive and punch down on someone that is having issues, but at the same time, there is a huge public interest, and the public has a right to know what's happening with their elected officials. So I'm not sure exactly how to handle this just yet. I did start talking about it this morning. I didn't get into too many specifics yet. I'm talking to some people. Look, one thing that I have found out since I started my public life is having people to advise you on how to handle certain things is invaluable. Having people that you trust to advise you on how to handle situations is paramount. Like, I don't want friends that will just tell me what I want to hear, and I don't want friends that will tell me, that's just going to pet my ego. And I want somebody that will tell me like how it is, and when I'm acting a fool or if I'm doing something wrong. And thankfully, I do have friends like that, and that will tell me when I'm doing something wrong, when I'm doing something right. And so I'm working through these issues on how to handle this the appropriate way. But what it comes down to is she is an elected official, she is a public official, and the public has a right to know if there are drug and alcohol issues with their elected officials. And that's what we're facing right now. I have asked for her to step down this morning, And obviously, I mean, I'm just a guy, so I mean, she's obviously not going to listen to me. But I did put it out in the public that she does need to step down. And I posted a link onto my Twitter where you, as a taxpayer in Austin, can go on and fill out this report, and it will be investigated. It is by law, every report will be investigated, which is something you need to do. If you are concerned about an elected official, you can go on and fill this out, and it will be investigated, and you will remain anonymous. You can remain anonymous if you would like. Morning, just dropping by to give my thumbs up and have a safe May. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You are awesome. Good morning, and thanks for dropping by. So, yeah, more to come out. A lot more coming today on Natasha Harper Madison. I just got to be able to do it. I want to be able to publish this stuff in a way that doesn't appear that I've got some kind of a vendetta, or that I'm trying to punch down on a person that's having issues, which that is not the case. I can assure you. I don't know her, never met her, never talked to her, so there is no vendetta, so to speak, but there is a right to know. The public has a right to know. Yes, Mark, and that's what and that's it. The elected official portion of that comment is what is very important. She is an elected official in this city, and the electorate has a right to know what is happening with city officials. And let me put it this way: when I put the information out today, you're going to see very clearly why she is not showing up to council meetings, and why she has been absent more than any council. I mean, I don't even think she's been there half the time. But yet, she is still drawing her paycheck. She is not doing her job, but she is drawing her paycheck. Wouldn't it be nice just to be able to get a check and be able to just do what you want? You don't have to go to work. You don't have any responsibilities. You just get your $140,000 a year just for, yeah. The other portion of this is that she is not running for office right now. And the election is coming up, as we all know, within the next month. But still, there needs to be accountability for our elected officials. All that are covering and allowing behaviors elected officials should be held. They are, and guess what? I have the receipts on that as well for people that are covering for her. Let's put it that way. So yeah, it's a shame what's happening, and it just goes to show you how corrupt a lot of these politicians can be. It runs a lot deeper than just drug and alcohol issues as well. There are actual corruption. There's actual corruption involved with her, where she is using her office to gain in a personal way. And that right there is, that's just big time illegal. If you're using your office for personal gain, people go to prison for that. And, I don't want to say it's happened, but it was attempted. She had asked the question if she could do this. And just that right there alone should have been enough to open an investigation. But again, it didn't. And it's because, for one, she's female, two, she's black. And nobody wants to get painted with that, about being a bigot or a racist. And, it has nothing to do with race or sex. It has everything to do with being an elected official. And, it's a shame. It's a shame that the media will not cover certain things because of a race or a sex issue. It's kind of like what I'm doing with the family elder care story. The media would not touch that story with a 9-foot pole because of his personal preferences. And just like I was painted as a bigot, a xenophobe, a racist for even broaching the subject. And nobody wants to get painted that way in public. But, with the elder care story, I believe he is Hispanic. I am married to a Hispanic, and I have Hispanic children. So I think it's a stretch to say that I am racist against Hispanic people. Yes, it is, Storm Chaser Mark. It is. It is. Yeah, there's a lot of stories out there right now about her, not only her mental health, and if this was just a mental health issue, if she was legitimately having mental health issues, this wouldn't even be a thing. This has nothing to do with mental health. Um, Mental health issues, I get it, man. People have them, and that doesn't need to be used in a way, to smear her with. But we are past the mental health issue. We are at drug and alcohol addiction issues, and that, as an elected official, cannot go unchallenged. First thing that you, yes, it is, Butterfly. That is, it is, and that's why we're where we are at in society right now. Being called a racist today does not have the same meaning as it did, 10 years ago. I mean, in today's age, you're called a racist for damn near anything. So the word, the racist, xenophobe, bigot, all of those words have lost their meaning because they have been thrown around in such a way lately that it just, I mean, you can sneeze the wrong way and be called a racist nowadays, So, and there's people actively, colleagues, elected officials that are covering for her. They make excuses. They politely whisper behind closed doors and they cover for her. And that right there is unacceptable. These are elected officials supposed to be looking out for every single one of us in this city, but yet they don't. They make excuses and they talk out of the side of their mouth. And those people need to be held accountable too. And I have those receipts as well. So, you know what I mean? I've had a lot of this information for about a month now. Just trying to find the right way to put the information out, trying to find some corroborating, how do you say that? Corroborating? Anyway, I think you know what I mean. Some information to collaborate? Corroborate? Man, I don't know. I don't even know how you say that word. Corroborate? Collaborate? Collaborate? Geez, y'all probably think I'm an idiot right now. Corroborate? Corroborate? Oh boy. Please tell me I'm not the only one that doesn't know how to say that word. Corroborate. To corroborate. Collaborate. The race card is like a car alarm that no one pays attention to. When it really needs attention, no one does. Yes, you're right. But anyway, I have information. I've had it for a while. Just been trying to find the right way to put it out, and information to let's just say, instead of trying to say that word again, I'm trying to verify information with other information. Holy moly. Somebody's gonna clip me trying to say that. Make me look like an idiot. So, yeah, we're making a lot of people mad right now, and it's okay. It's alright. These yard signs are really gonna make people mad. But I think they were worth it. They were not cheap. It cost me about $130 per district to have these signs made. So, yeah, it's but they're gonna have the intended effect, I think. I can't be the only one that can't say that word. Corroborate. How do you? Hang on. Corroborate. Okay, corroborate. That's how you say it. Corroborate. Corrobrate. Corroborate. It's corroborate. Corroborate. That's how you say it. All right, corroborate. So let's go back. Rewind a few minutes. I've had some of this information for about a month, but I've been trying to corroborate this information with other information. Okay, so let's let's leave it at that. Well, that's one word that I struggle with that I didn't realize until just now that I struggled with. I had no clue how to say that, I guess. And I don't know. I can't believe I went through life saying corroborate with an L. Collaborate? Holy smokes. I feel like Dumb and Dumber right now. I'm not a smart man. Or Forrest Gump. Mr. Anonymous. I say Mr. Could be Mrs. That's why you're anonymous. Yeah, so anyway, Natasha Harper Madison. Got a truth bomb to drop on you guys today about her. There's one other person that I'm waiting to talk to before I put this out. A person that has personal experience with the situation, let's put it that way. I will be having that convo here in a little while after the stream, and we're gonna Mr. There you go, Mr. Anonymous. You know, back in the day when I very first started doing this, if I got my hands on a piece of juicy information, like what I have about Natasha Harper Madison, I would not be able to control myself. I would have to publish it immediately. Get it out there. Just whip it out. Consequences be damned. And now I get this information, and I think I've grown as a creator, as a person, because now when I get this information, I really sit down and think about the consequences of publishing. And I think that is the mark of a good creator, journalist, whatever you want to call us. You know, is when you start thinking about the ethical standpoint of publishing the information, the consequences of publishing the information, and really thinking about that and talking to people, talking to friends that, you know, is this a good idea? Is it not a good idea? Am I being ethical? Am I being, you know, or am I punching down? And again, I've struggled with that question since yesterday, since all this information started coming in, is if I publish this, am I punching down on a person that is hurting or is sick? And I guess it just depends on which way you view it. Maybe I'm punching down, but if I'm punching down, you know, is it something that the public has a right to know? And I think the answer to that is yes, the public has a right to know if their elected official is a druggie and an alcoholic. And saying that about an elected official is that, you know, that's a pretty serious thing. It has been an open secret for a long time around City Hall that she is a lush, that she is a drunk. And it's just now recently where witnesses and people that have seen things and know things have started coming forward because they are concerned. They are tired of it, and they're done. They want something done about it. And they know that, if they go to the city with the information, again, these people are going to talk out of the side of their mouth, and they're going to whisper, and nothing is ever going to be done about it. She will be covered for again. So it's time to go to the media. And that's how we get to where we're at right now. I'm just glad. It makes me very happy that people think to come to me with this information. I know we've got a really large audience here in Austin, and I am thankful for that every single day, that you guys trust me to tell you what's happening. You have no clue what it means to me to be able to do this job, honestly. And like I said the other day, I know who I work for. I work for you guys directly. I am not paid by corporations or politicians or PACs. I am paid directly by you guys, and I will never lose sight of that. So I just want to thank you for everybody watching, everybody donating, everybody keeping this whole thing going. We're here because of you, and there is no question about that. So thank you to everybody that is here. Thank you to everybody that has donated monetarily, donated their time, their advice. I appreciate it more than you can ever imagine. Just left the dispensary. There you go, my dude, Richie B. Well, Storm Chaser Mark, I hear you, and I feel the same way, but we're about to make it to where they're going to have to take it seriously. We're about to turn the flashlight on, and the cockroaches are going to go running. You just watch and see. There's some things that they're not going to be able to just hide. You know what I mean? They're going to have to do something about this. You'll see. They're going to have to. At a certain point, they're going to have to stop covering. You know what I mean? And we're at that point. Richie B's at the dispensary, or he just left the dispensary. Richie B is going to have a good day today, brothers. Richie B is going to have a good day today. Weed is not my thing. I've never liked it. I haven't smoked it in forever because I just don't like the way it makes me feel. But a lot of people do. And if it helps you, then I encourage it. I think you should do you. I think a lot of people would be very surprised at my view on drugs, to be quite honest. I think I think drugs should be regulated, but I think we as adults have the ability to determine what we can and can't put in our bodies. I don't think there should be drug dealers. That should be, that should not be allowed at all. But if you as an adult wants to use drugs, who am I to tell you any otherwise? I think it should be, I know, I'm very right-leaning, and that is going against everything that the right stands for. But I don't think it's the government's place to tell me what I can and can't put in my body. Now, I don't agree with drugs in any way. I don't think it's good for you. I don't think it's good for society. But at the same time, I don't think it's the government's place to tell me what I can and can't do. Just say no. PTSD, I've heard that weed helps with PTSD. 100%, man. And if it helps, and if it helps you, you do you, my dude. I'm happy for you. So anyway, now that I have completely ruined my place on the right because I went against the narrative.
That's nice. We got it. Excellent.
There you go.
Receive. Thanks, Jim.
Marine veteran. Well, man, thank you for your service, Mr. Anonymous. Thank you very much. My nephew is currently a United States Marine, and we are incredibly proud of him, honestly. The Marines has changed my nephew. He went in, when he enlisted as this timid young man that didn't talk very loud, and he was, very reserved, and now he is this man that, he's fit, he's built, he talks with confidence. I mean, it is amazing what the Marines has done for my nephew. He is a completely different person today. He is a true stand-up man, and very, very grateful for the Marines and for the people that serve this country. So, and the Marines, it's not a walk in the park, man. That is, I hear that it's one of the toughest branches that you can join. So thank you for your service. I do appreciate it. For all of us, I'm sure everybody here feels the same way. Meditation. Mark, I think I talked about this a little bit the other day. I think I do a little bit of a kind of a meditation in the morning. I've gotten into the habit of getting up and sitting out and watching the sunrise just quietly, and saying my prayers for the day. I guess it's kind of a form of meditation in the mornings. And since I have been doing that, I have found that I am much calmer during the day. I'm a little bit more clear-headed. I know the things that I'm thankful for, and I know what I'm working towards. So I don't know if that's meditation, to be quite honest, but I feel like it is a form of meditation. And it does help. Like 100% it helps. So, I don't want to get religious here, but I mean, that's just the habit I've gotten in the mornings. I'll take, anywhere between 15 and 30 minutes just to sit and watch and think and, get my head together. Let's see what's out here right now. Hazardous condition. Let's see. There's a rollover traffic injury. Waters Park, Palmer Ramp. We were just there. There was not a rollover there. Traffic injury 4F, that's on the toll. There's a priority 2.
Injury 400 for Boulevard.
Huh. Yes, absolutely, Butterfly. Absolutely. Yeah, man, there's just not a whole lot going on this morning. I need to make some money. I need some video, guys. I need an incident to film. That's what I need right now. Yeah, the military it's good. It's good stuff. I used to be of the opinion that all men, once they turn 18, should be made to go to the military for at least a 2-year enlistment. That was just my thing. I mean, I don't know if I really believe that anymore, but I used to believe that. I used to think that would be a good thing for society, is to have young men into the military at an early age. Mark says, let's see what Mark says here. Hang on. Mark says, I watch the sunsets listening to meditation music and reflects. See, and that's kind of what I'm doing in the morning. That is kind of what I'm doing in the morning. I watch, I'll sit very quietly, and I will watch the sunrise, and like I said, just get my thoughts in order. I pray on things that are important to me, that mean a lot. Man, I lost all my viewers from X. That sucks, y'all.
33 sir, responding to sorry for
That
keeping
really blows. That really blows.
South Medic 2. Me too. For code 4.
Did I lose everybody? Maybe not.
Medic 3, party 361080 line star. Go ahead, Engine 1. Drop spots a little back in this call. We're going to throw the sign for this feature party 5. Squad 12-5. That's 290. Medic 40, party 2, loads of crash at 2309 Panther Truck.
Hang on. I can't believe Manchac and Ben White is still cleared out. I can't believe it. It is still clear. Well, you know what? It's still ACL, and that is exactly why.
Small commercial building.
Alright, what are we doing here?
Quick Jill 1 on scene investigating.
I want since yeah, so hold on, I'm looking, I'm trying to find a place for us to go and some stuff for us to see. So yesterday I want to tell you guys something. Yes, it's a little personal, but I'll tell you anyway. Yesterday,
slight delay, crew change.
Yesterday there was a
just double checking, we're going to be closer than the other units of this call.
Are we still live there and there? I guess so. Yes, anyway, yesterday we I was picking up my son from school, and he ended up. Hang on.
Police are responding beyond North PA2.
He was late getting out. I was like, "Where the heck is my kid at?" And anyway, long story short, he ended up throwing up. He was. Sorry guys, I got messages going in and out. My son Joseph ended up, he was coming out of school. The nurse was with him when he came out, and I was like, what's the nurse doing with him? Well, long story short, he was getting ready to leave school, and he just started upchucking in the hall, like hardcore upchucking. And so she came out to make sure that I knew what was happening, and to tell me that he can't come to school today. It's made it through our whole family. The twins, the Cade, everybody has had it, has had the little stomach bug, and now Joe got it. So he is sitting at home today, and he is not happy because he wanted to come out here with me this morning, but obviously I couldn't let him do that. And he was kind of mad at me this morning. He was like, why can't you take me? I'm not in school. And I'm like, because you're sick, man. Like, you can't come to work with me when you're homesick. So anyway, Joseph's watching. I think he's watching anyway. He may be watching. But yeah, there is a stomach bug going around. The nurse told me yesterday that it's going around his school as well. And it's a short, one of those like 24-hour bugs. You know what I'm talking about? So if you have kiddos, beware. If If you have kiddos, beware.
EMS Control District 12.
Alright, I'm looking for...
District
Yes, sir. Can you hold Medic 7 out of service admin for me, please? I'll try and have
That
my
is... US 290. Okay, we can't go to that. That's way out there. Traffic injury priority 2. That's on Howard Lane. Hazardous condition. That's on Silent Harbor. Odor investigation. Traffic injury priority 4F. And then a fire rise alarm. Or high rise alarm. Alright. We can't do any of that. Alright. Well, let's just continue driving then. We'll drive down. Let's go down to... let's go down to South Austin, far South Austin. Let's go check it out down there. Bill Miller's Barbecue. Nasty, nasty barbecue. I'm going to tell you guys right now, there's a barbecue place up in Cedar Park that is called Styles Switch Barbecue. Holy moly, guys, is that good barbecue. You got no idea. If you can ever find a Styles Switch, you should be eating that barbecue. There's a guy laying out here that looks dead. I hope he's all right. Butterfly, you got it. Give me 1 sec here and I will do that. You know I got you on the retweets. Hang on 1 sec. So, yes, Styles Switch Barbecue. If you ever get a chance, you should definitely check that out. Butterfly. Let's see. You're one of my subscribers, so I should be able to find ya. You just shared this post from Salty Sleuth Investigates. Is that the one? There you go. Yes, Style Switch is awesome. Okay, just shared it for you. If you have anything else you need me to share, please let me know. I will be happy to do what I can do. Another traffic injury.
Medic 40 from ladder 17.
Go for Medic 40.
It's on 290.
The entrance is off of Panther, or Panther. The entrance is off of Panther, and you'll see our ladder truck in the parking lot. Also, there will be a fire in the street.
Crazy, go pull up, thank you.
Alright. Let's head down south. Who are we missing in here? We're missing some people. Miss Linda Licky. We're missing Linda. Zero Foxtrot. You know, I haven't seen Library Fox in quite a while, but Library Fox is in Hamburg, Germany, so he's on a completely different time. He's on the opposite side of the world from us, so I don't... that's understandable. Clisby, I haven't seen him here in a while. Chris, I forget what his last name was. We're missing people. So, let me ask you guys this. What do y'all think's happening as far as World War III? Do y'all think we're close to a world war right now? Now you want the barbecue. Alright, I'm going to tell you where I'm going to take you guys real quick. Do y'all remember the car that burned out the other day that was kind of out in the middle of nowhere? We're going to go take a look at it. There's Miss Linda. Linda. You got me on my knees, Linda. Begging, darling, please, Linda.
What medic unit are we getting for this call?
Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Linda has her own theme song. I'm gonna actually post, or I'm not gonna post, but I'm gonna add my Linda's theme song to the
Medic 15, Party 12, Station 815 West Sutter Lane. Medic 34, Party 4 traffic entry.
hang on.
12500 block of North Millpack Expressway Service Road.
I'm gonna add Linda's theme song to my mixer. That way, whenever she leaves a comment for the first time in the morning, I'm gonna play it. That way, I don't have to sing it every day.
Receive Medic 34.
Linda, got me on my knees, Linda. Total eclipse of the heart. Mark. Oh, man. All right, let's go out here real quick and check out this burned out shell of a vehicle. I wanted to see it. We'll see if they left it out here. All right. This is a very bad area as far as crime and stuff. Not a good area. That's it. Linda's getting her own theme song. Hey, look at the little chihuahua. Oh my gosh, I forgot to tell y'all last night. Okay, check this out. Would you like to know what I found in the yard last night?
We got it up here for blocking things.
I found, so the dog was barking. This was late last night, about 9:30 last night. My dog went outside and started barking, right? And then she yelped and was like, what the heck? And there was a pretty good sized diamondback in our front yard. And I am so glad that Cinnamon is my dog, that Cinnamon did not get bit. We checked her over completely from head to toe, and I don't think she got bit. I think she got close. But anyway, I went with the flashlight out there and was looking, and I saw the snake, and he took off. I was going to try to kill it, but he ended up taking off, and I couldn't get to it. But it was a good-sized snake, about 3 feet long, probably big as round as my wrist. He was a pretty big diamondback. And, yeah. I eat those damn things, and I love the rattlesnake is delicious, the meat. It is really, really good, and I would have loved to have had that meat, but he got away. I didn't have anything that I could actually kill it with at the time. So, yep, you guys better be careful, man. The snakes are out in force this year, especially the rattlesnakes. They are out in force.
Go ahead, truck 36.
And you wanna, the odd part about him, he was not rattling at all. You know, when I went out there, I could have. I normally will hear the rattlesnakes. Like if Cinnamon gets close to one, they usually will start rattling. He wasn't rattling at all. He didn't rattle at all. I just, you know, happened to see him while he was slithering off. And yeah, big snake. I sure wish I could have had that meat. I can tell you that much. I don't know if you guys have ever eaten rattlesnake, but it is absolutely delicious. You get these, like, you cut them into little steaks. You get these like little rattlesnake steaks, about 1 inch thick. It's flaky like fish, but it's got a different flavor. It's not like fish, but the meat is kind of like fish to me in a way. You didn't miss anything. We're going out here to see that burned out car that we saw down in the Onion Creek Greenbelt area, and hope we don't lose connection under the trees. You missed us talking about Natasha Harper Madison. Boy, am I gonna nail her hide to the wall today. I don't really think it tastes a whole lot like chicken. I think it tastes. Yep, damned old trees.
Pretty good, Jeff.
37 west. Never mind, proceed. Alright,
These danged old trees. Alright, we're back.
Contact from point 51.
See if this car is still here or if they had it towed. They may have had it towed out of here. Y'all, you can see the driveways. You can see, I mean, like right there, the little street pole, the telephone things. But there is no houses out here anymore. This right here is where this car was at when it burned. It was right
We're
here.
on the second side of the road. We're good.
It was right here.
Truck 36, do you want me to create a call for APD to respond to your location or leave the information?
I don't
in the current
know.
Call text Division 49's call.
But this is where it was at, right there on that burn pile.
We're gonna be on the service
I guess they
road
had it towed out of here.
going southbound and Perez intersection.
You can still see the
We do
burn
need APD,
scars. Oh man, there's a tree house too from somebody that used to live here.
Briefly, Truck 36, I'm going to go ahead and create an incident for that specific location. Stand by.
Man, I tell you what, it is so wild being out in this area where there is absolutely no houses, but you can see where they used to be, the driveways. I mean, it's so freaky being out here. It's just like an apocalyptic place, you know? There's just nothing left out here. I mean, there's a house right here. Every once in a while you'll find houses. Like here, I guess they decided that they weren't gonna leave. I don't know. You can see like here is a house that was left. And it's all boarded up now. There's nothing here. There's nobody living there. It's just, yeah, it was a flood. The Onion Creek flooded this whole neighborhood out, and then the city bought them out, bought everybody out. So that is one of the only houses left out here. It's wild. It is very, very wild. Yeah, the city bought everybody out here and created a green belt. I am out here on the Onion Creek green belt. Let me see if I can figure out what street this whole area, this whole subdivision is just. I'm on Onion Creek Drive. Basically, if you look on a map where Onion Creek Drive and South Pleasant Valley meet, this whole neighborhood out here to the, to the east side of South Pleasant Valley, there is nothing left out here. Absolutely nothing left. It is basically just completely empty. Now there's a house right here. There's I think like 3 houses left in this neighborhood out here, and that's it. But I would love to come out here with a metal detector and go through some of the yards and where houses were at and see what we could find out here. It's just freaky knowing that, you know, there was people living here. There was kids that grew up out here. I mean, there was families. Like these streets, it was a neighborhood, and now it's just all gone. It's just all gone, street after street. Yeah, this area was flooded badly. I think it was right after I got to Austin, actually, it happened out here. But right after I got to Austin, it happened. Yes, it is. What would Grandpa do? Out here is freaky at night. When I was repoing cars, I would come out here, I would come out here at night because the people used to hide their cars out here, and it's freaky out here at night. There's street lights, but they do not work. They're not on. And it's freaky out here. Here's a house that is left out here. This house right here in front of us, that house is one of the few that's left here. But yeah, the city bought everybody out. They bought everybody out. Now there is a school down here. There's an elementary school right there. I don't know if that was here when the flood happened or not, but
We were dispatched in this call, and we were unaware of where it was, and they are unaware.
It's crazy, y'all.
I believe this is going to be an older call.
It's crazy stuff. There used to be a lot of homeless out here. I'm not sure why the homeless aren't out here anymore or where they went to, but they're definitely not out here much anymore. There's usually cops that sit out here. Halloween, I think it was the Halloween floods. I think so, Linda. I think you're right. Now, when we get up here onto William Cannon in Pleasant Valley, there is a gas station up here. I don't know if you guys were, I'm going to post today. I will post it. I did an interview with a lady out here, and they lived under this bridge where the bridge goes over Onion Creek. The William Cannon goes under Onion Creek. And how many jobs have you had? You know what? So not many, actually. Back when I was young, I was a volunteer firefighter, and I worked for the Collin County Sheriff's Department for quite a while. And then from there, basically I started my career into being an engineer, which is what I finished before I started doing this. But I repoed kind of part-time just to make ends meet. But yeah, I've had several jobs. Countless camps and homeless just south of there. There are. But no, I haven't had too many jobs. I was an engineer for Hughes Laboratories for quite some time. And that's what I was doing when I started Dash. I was an engineer, and it's what, the money I made doing that is what continues to allow me to do this. Did I miss a Library Fox message? I didn't see it. There he is. Good morning, Austin, Jamie. Yeah, good morning, Library Fox. We were just talking about you. But I did repo cars for a while, just kind of to, help make ends meet. It was not something I enjoyed at all, and I stopped doing it. I was pretty good at it, but just taking people's stuff when they're already down is just not something that I'm into, and I couldn't handle it. You know what I mean? I don't, when you're getting your stuff repoed, you're already in a bad spot, and I just couldn't handle doing that to people. I felt like I was a thief, and that's basically what you're doing. You're sneaking onto people's property and things to get their car, and it got violent at times. It was definitely stressful. I got hit across the bridge of the nose with one of these what is that baseball team in Round Rock? The Round Rock I forget what they are, but that minor league baseball team in Round Rock. I got hit across the bridge of the nose with one of those giveaway bats that they have. You know what I mean? The little wooden bats that they give out. A guy smacked me right across the bridge of the nose with one of those, and that was right about the time that I quit. Nuts. Nuts. So, yeah. I've been thinking about trying to find a repo guy here in Austin that would allow me to actually film the repos. I was gonna, and again, if anybody's listening, and you own a repo company, I will repo for free. You just gotta allow me to film it. If you'll allow me to film it, I will repo for free for you. Think about it. I still have a license, tow truck license. Yeah, Butterfly says. Yeah, the Round Rock Express. That's it. Yeah, Mark. I was looking at. Did you see the yesterday on the southwest or southeast corner of to the south side of the hurricane? It spawned some pretty big right-moving supercells that were. I mean, you could see the rotation in them. But probably some pretty massive water spouts heading into the west side of Florida. I don't know if they actually any of them made landfall, but it was pretty wild looking. That was yesterday afternoon. I was looking at those. But Milton is doing its thing out there. There's a buoy just to the to the south of Milton Center, and it's probably, let's see, from the center. Hang on, let me measure this. From the center of Milton, there is a buoy that is about 100. It's about 69 miles from the center of Milton, and that buoy right now is registering. Let's see. Wind speeds of 42, gusting to 58, and that is a good ways away from the center of Milton. So I don't know, man. It's a pretty powerful hurricane. That buoy is, like I said, to kind of just to the south of the eye, about 100 miles, and it's a scary storm. It is a scary, scary storm. Hopefully this thing will lose power as it is it's approaching land right now. Hopefully as it starts interacting with land, it will lose power fairly quickly. But yeah, it's an interesting storm. I feel bad for the people in Florida. They are gonna take a pounding from this hurricane. They're gonna take a pounding. Let's see here. I am absolutely starving. Darling, won't you ease my word? No calls at all out right now. All right. Have a niece in Tampa, and last I heard she was saying because they're afraid of running out of gas and trying to leave. Man, I hope she gets out. I hope she decides to leave, because it's nothing to play with, I don't think, I hope she gets out. Library Fox. People will lose their lives 15-foot storm surge and don't leave. Yeah, the storm surge, especially on the south side of the eye, is going to be bad. It's not going to be good at all. Not going to be good at all. I'm thinking about getting a breakfast, Jack. What time is it? 10:26. And I don't know if I should get a breakfast jack or not. Yeah, I might as well. Sorry guys, I gotta put some food in my stomach. I am starving. Starving, I say. Oh no, there's a lot of people in that line. I'm not waiting on that. Does El Polo Rico have breakfast? Let's go look. See if El Polo Rico has breakfast. Buenos dias. Hey, let's see. Can I get let's see, chicken quesadilla and 2 pastor tacos. Flour. That's it. Actually, could I get a large sweet tea? And that's it. Thank you. Okay, guys, sorry. I had to get some food. I hope that we don't lose the signal here. I hope everyone makes it out in time. Yeah, I do too. I really do too. Heck yeah, man. Pastor tacos, that's what I'm talking about. You can't beat Pastor. Measured the eye and it's 105 miles from the coastline. Am I the police? No, I'm not the police. Ticket number 1, alright. Yeah, I love Pastor tacos. Hopefully they will get them to me here pretty quick and I won't have to lose my signal. Why would you think I was the police? Anyway, Pastor tacos, mate. Yeah, it's good. El Polo Rico's pretty good. There you go, butterfly. Alright, we are... Let's see if there's any new calls that's came out. No new calls. This is gonna take a while, I believe, and that's not good. Not good. I don't want to have to sit here for a long time. And I can't get out of here either, so... Almost across from... I would call 311 or 911 to report a crime. I can't. I have nothing to do with reporting crimes. Kitchen is open and only a door away. There you go. Well, I'm stuck behind this. I'm stuck behind this person here, and I don't know what's taking so long, but we are disconnected. Hola, how you doing? Yes. Thank you. We just lost connection, guys. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Okay. I'm hopefully about to be out of here and we can get moving. I don't know why it takes so long. Sausage and bacon and... Alright, thank you. Okay. 5 by 5. There you go. Thank you. Alright. Oh man, I almost dropped that whole sweet tea everywhere. Didn't lose it on... Alright, good deal. Alright guys, we gotta get out from under this here, or we're gonna lose connection again. I mean, all I ordered was pastor tacos. Andale. There. Oh man, we're disconnected again. Come on, people. Sorry, guys. Keeps disconnecting. But anyway, that person that was sitting there saying that they wanted to report a crime. What the hell is 11?
18, sorry, phone driver, now responding to 9106 North I-65.
Come on,
This is
people.
APD on scene of this call.
We keep losing connection.
Receive Medic 18 on north when the engines are, do you know they're not?
We got an assault to get to. Well, it's taking forever to get these tacos, man. I'm glad I didn't have a big order. If I had a big order, shit,
18, do they have a call?
we may be here a while.
They do.
All right, gracias, thank you. Have a good day. All right, let's roll.
I'm about to clear yourself up and move like this.
Yeah, that person, thanks Butterfly for handling that person. That was just really odd. Somebody saying that they want to report a crime, and I mean, come on, man, this is, what are we? What are we? The police? All right. Okay, no disconnection. I'm sorry. My thing here was telling me that we were disconnected. Holy moly, these tacos are hot. Holy shnikes. Are you kidding me?
Brett, 14 is advised, you can get.
Alright, we're going to try to get up to this.
Yeah, my man, thank you. You guys have a great day.
We're going to work our way up north. There's
You too,
an assault. Oh man, I can't go this way. I'm going to get stuck.
5, you can have 203 back.
Receive.
Oh man, I'm in a... Alright. That wasn't a turning lane. Yeah, but they ain't no good when they scorch your mouth either. Holy moly. Man, these quesadillas are really good. I'm trying to be. I figure
On control go.
we just get the call to come to us.
Wait for being all lost. We're gonna give fuel and then back to the station. Appreciate you.
Received. Have a good day.
We'll just get the call to turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely. Dang it, butterfly.
Medic 36, party 4 alarm, 7329 Spring Ray Drive.
You know, I love these tacos, these pastor tacos. I would say probably 80% of my diet is Mexican food, and I am not complaining. Like last night, we had some steaks, and instead of cooking them like steaks, my wife cut up some potatoes, cubed up the steak, and cooked them with some kind of a sauce in it with jalapeno peppers, and you just, man, put that in a tortilla and go to town, man. You can't beat that.
Control PHA subside. 8401.
Turn around. Anyway, it is so good. Those kind of tacos. Oh man, I wish y'all could see this taco. Hold on. Y'all are gonna have to see this taco.
Control Mike 4 is responding, 7329 Spring.
Hang on a sec here. Let me activate that camera. Alright, hang on. I'm about to show you guys something awesome. Oh my god, that's so good. Hang on. Let's stop up here. I'm about to make every one of you guys hungry. Yes, I am gonna rub it in right now. I am gonna rub it in. There's no air supplies on the channel. Okay, hang on. Alright. I want you guys to see this. Look. Oh man, look at that. The onions and the cilantro and the meats.
Medic
Holy
144,
moly,
send
y'all.
a patient 2529 South 1st Street.
Holy moly. Did y'all get a look at that?
Anyone responding to 2529 South 1st Street?
Medic 31 divert. Medic 31 divert. Party 2OB 815 West Water Lane.
.105 West Slaughter. Hang on.
Medic 31 clear on divert, responding to 815 West Slaughter Lane.
Received. You'll have engine 36 on South. You can cancel. Medic 36 cancels.
Engine load on Dr. Rex on cancel.
Oh man, I just got Pastor on my shirt. Are you kidding me? See, that's what I get right there for trying to rub it in. Oh, it's delicious. Man, oh man. Gonna get the chancla for that one. I'm gonna get the chancla for that
Medic
one.
17, party 3 unknown, 1004 West 32nd.
Yes, that. Oh man, Mark, you're not gonna regret it. Get the pastor taco. I am so glad I turned around. Turn around. So glad I turned around from the Jack in the Box. They don't bother me. 0.
20's en route, 2018 Kendrick Drive.
They don't bother me.
Receive.
Turn around every now and then I get a little bit lonely and I'm never looking back. Turn around. We're going to something down here on Slaughter. I don't know what it is, but they diverted a bunch of resources to it, so we're going to go check it out. We're going to go check it out and see what it is. Turn around every now and then I get a little bit lonely and I'm never looking back. Alright, we gotta turn on Manassas.
Control 17 responding 1004 West 32nd.
Y'all can blame Butterfly
Central.
for my singing. She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. Alright, we're just a couple of minutes out from this call. I got fish and chips from Jack in the Box on Rumberg years ago, and it had... Oh, that's bad. Dash sign went out for the comments. Yep. Are you talking about the signs that I had printed? That's going to cause some issues, y'all. Those signs that I've had printed, once we start putting them out, and I should have them this week, but once I start putting those signs out around town, woo, it's going to cause issues. One side of it says about, you know, this homeless camp brought to you by, and then the council member. And then the other side has my Dash logo and has my website. So I am gonna say it's an advertising expense. What do you think? You think that's appropriate to say it's an advertising expense? I think it is. That's how I sold it to my business manager. Do y'all know who my business manager is? Anybody want to guess who my business manager is? That would be my wife. I am the one that calls this. Yes, my business manager is my wife, and she keeps me straight when I go a little crazy. She keeps me on the rails, let's put it that way, because I've had some really lame-brained, stupid ideas that could probably have gotten me in trouble. I'll tell you right now, I posted a while back that we were going to make history, the Austin history books. Did I ever tell you guys what we were doing? I don't think I told you that. But please put the live chat. It's on there, isn't it? Is it not on there? Hang on. Oh man, where'd it go? Hang on.
29.
Go ahead, 29.
29 is out of service mechanical and our MDC is not responding.
Wonder what happened to it.
Thank you, Picture 29, out of service mechanical.
Huh. That's interesting. Hang on. There it goes. All right. Sorry, I don't know why that went away like that, but it did. All right. It's back up there now. Sorry guys, I don't know what happened.
Clear of fuel and returning to City Package.
Read my phone with the magnifying glass. I'm sorry, man.
Let's see your one time.
Yes, I think that's what it did. So, what I'll tell you. So we had a plan that I was. So here's what we were gonna do. Vanessa Fuentes and council member Cheeto was having a party over on that hotel over on the east side of town.
Austin office station for end of shift.
And they published it. They published where it was at. And so what we were going to do, and we had it all set up, but my person that was funding it and doing it with me, because this was going to cost about $3,000. We were bringing food out to the sidewalks, and we were going to feed anybody. Homeless, people walking by, we were going to feed anybody. We're spreading the word, and we were going to bring it right to their doorstep, right during their party. And that's what we were going to do. We were going to feed anybody right outside there. We were going to bring the homeless, the anybody over to their party. And there you go. We were going to bring the homeless to their big party. They want the homeless. They say they care so much about homeless people, but we were going to bring the homeless to their birthday party and see how they cared then. But my partner on that venture backed out the night before. It's probably a good idea, because we probably would have went to jail for doing it, but and there is a chance that I'm going to get in trouble for these signs as well, but we'll see. There is a chance they could fine me or charge me with something for putting these signs out. And look, this is the city of Austin, ran by people that hate me. It wouldn't surprise me if they didn't try to get me for some kind of a code violation or something. Oh, hey, don't give away the surprise, Zero. I got more coming. Shh. Don't give away the surprise yet. Believe me, don't give away the surprise yet. There's a billboard right downtown, right on top of... No, I'm going to stop talking. That's coming. Just hang on. Just hang on. I got you on that one. I got you on that one. Yes. Okay, well, I mean, I might have as well already tell you guys. I was going to leave it for a surprise, but...
Is it 501 from Engine 49?
Yes, we're doing a billboard.
Good at 49.
About a week and a half
Headed 501, we were out.
before the election,
We're headed downtown. Should be able to get this on ramp.
which is why I've been.
Right in front of
Yeah,
Farmhouse.
well, you'll see. It's gonna be good. It's gonna piss off so many people, and they can't charge me. They can't charge me with anything for a billboard. I can put whatever I want up there, but the signs that I'm putting out at the camps, they could technically charge me for putting these signs out, or give me a code violation. I don't know. They could do something. And if they do that, then that's just going to make the story that much bigger. So let them come at me. It's kind of like when we were going to do the street feeding out at their party. We pretty much thought they would try to take us to jail that day too. But oh yeah, I'm not Butterfly. I'm just saying, when I say we're going all in, buddy, we're going all in. We're not holding back. We're going all in. All in. But it's got to be impactful. So it's got to be closer to the election. I think they can. Look, has it stopped them from doing it any other time to anybody else? No, it hasn't. If they don't like what I'm doing, they'll charge me. And that's fine. Let them. I have a good attorney, and it's going to make the story that much bigger. So hopefully if they're smart, they're not going to try to do anything like that, because if they do come at me about it, it's just going to make the story that much better. You get what I'm saying? So let them charge me. I figured that drugs and alcohol was a prerequisite to get voted into office. And that's the thing. So I was looking into this morning about, I was going to try to start a petition to have her drug and alcohol tested, right? But our lovely Greg, however you say his name, Kazar, I don't know how you say his last name, but Communist Greg was successful in taking away the ability for the city to drug and alcohol test council members. They can't be drug and alcohol tested, period. They just can't. And I was trying to find a way to force them to test her for drugs, but it's just not going to work. We can't get her tested. And so just know that we're trying to cover all the bases with her right now. And it's just impossible. They took away that ability, and Communist Greg is the one that led the charge to make that happen. Imagine that. The people that are trying to destroy this city also do not want to be held accountable for drug use. Yes, like and share, man. This is free. We got so much stuff coming up, guys. Honest to God, there's so much cool stuff we've got coming. I posted yesterday on X that Dash is just now starting to hit its stride, and I meant every word of that. We are just now starting to get to where, hang on, 21 minutes. We are just now starting to get to where we're actually making an impact, and it's going to be very, very important. It's going to be very, very important. So I hope you guys, if you are, here, you will, support us. The easiest and cheapest, absolute easiest and cheapest way to support what we're doing is, like Miss Butterfly said, like and share. You're commenting, that's important, but the more people that like, the more people that share, the more people the algorithm will push this out to. I can't stand the progressive. I'm telling you, I can't either. I can't either. It would be nice to see him lose his election, but yeah, we're, you know, you got to understand though, we work on a absolute shoestring budget, so I've got to really pick and choose the kind of stunts we pull, because it's not cheap. All of this stuff is not cheap, and you know, we're funded directly by you guys, and so you know, I've got to really make sure that all the stuff that we do is impactful, you know what I mean, that has the most impact, like these signs, like a billboard, you know, things like that. We have to plan it and make sure that it has the biggest and most effect. And you know, these signs aren't cheap. I'm going to tell you right now, how many districts are in this city? It cost $137 per district to get these signs made. So you do the math on that. I forget how many districts are here, but there's a lot. And so it's not, you know, a lot of this stuff isn't cheap, but you know what, if it's going to have an impact, if it will go a long way towards making this city a better place, then I'm all here for it, man. I don't mind spending money on things that's going to matter. So like and share, man. It's very important. We're getting to I'm hoping that we will end up getting monetization back soon on YouTube, and if we can do that, then we'll be golden, to be quite honest. We'll be doing good. And we've also got, I'm working, so I will tell you guys, I am working with a production company here in Austin. We are working on some funding for Dash, and if that's the case, if I can seal the deal with this funding deal, we're going to really be doing good, and we're going to really be able to have an impact. There's a sticking point right now, which is control over the content. I don't want to give up my independence and my control. I want to control what content I put out, what I say, and what I do. But if you're being funded by a corporation, obviously that corporation is going to want to have a say in it. So we're having a bit of a struggle session over that right now. I don't want anybody to be able to tell me what I can and can't do. Does that make sense? If that's the case, you know, I would rather just continue at this moment. I would rather continue with a shoestring budget where we are actually making a difference than actually going for the money and losing independence and control over what we're doing, right? So I don't know. I guess it comes down to, you know, what people call selling out, I think. And I will give you my word that I will never sell out for money. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to lose the independence and the control over what we're doing if it means that, you know, to get the money, I just won't do it. There's no way I will do it. Guys, I may have made a mistake coming this way. Dadgummit. What have I done? This is not good. What have I done? What have I... Oh, look. There's homeless camps that I have yet to cover. I need to go in there. I didn't know there was a bunch of camps over there. Holy moly. Yes, thank you. I'm glad you guys support that decision. You know, money is not everything. And, you know, especially when it comes to what we're doing here, money means nothing. Yeah, I think I found a traffic jam. Money means absolutely nothing. when it comes to what's happening in this city. I wonder if I could just go right through there and end up on the highway. I better not do that. No, I'm not gonna do that. Should I do that? No, I'm not gonna do that. I gotta get out of this traffic jam though. Let's see if I'm able to go around here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go this way and get out of here or not, but we're going to try it. We're going to try it. Yeah, and I don't need a ticket right now, I can tell you that much. I'm going to try to get over here and get over to Bluff Springs. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it, but we're going to try it. So, yeah, anyway, sorry to start harping on that shit this morning, but yeah, it is what it is. We're gonna do good. We're gonna do good. I know we're gonna do good. Just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. Dash is getting ready to start really hitting its stride. We're gonna add another person soon, and yep, that's it. And see, that's the thing, man. It's about money. It's all about money. These politicians are selling out to the Open Society Foundation because of money. Look, you know, I'm not saying now. Look, okay. That it's not all politicians, right? Look at Kirk Watson. He has outraised every other candidate 10-1. Kirk Watson has, and he's outraised them 10-1, and he's not taking Soros money. Thank goodness. You know, I am pushing for Kirk Watson to win. I'm just going to tell you now. That may upset a lot of people that I'm pushing for a Democrat to win, but I know the cards. When they're on the table, it's going to be either Kirk Watson or one of the far leftists. And I'm going to put my weight behind Kirk Watson. He will probably be able to win without a runoff. He'll probably be able to win without a runoff. Man, I just found basically a shortcut without really even meaning to find a shortcut. Interesting. All right. He has a history here. Yeah, he does. He does. He does. But, you know, at the same time, it's like this. It's like, if you're presented with two turds and you have to vote for one of those turds, what do? Do you vote for the one that doesn't stink as bad, or do you vote for the one that stinks horribly and is probably going to turn to diarrhea before it's over? I would rather vote for the constipated turd. Without being too graphic, I mean... You know what I mean? I would rather vote for the turd that's a little more palatable, so to speak. All is good when you're driving around. You are right. Alright, let's see here. Odor investigation on Double Bloom Cove. Not going to an odor investigation. So, yeah, anyway, y'all, I want all of you guys to know that you guys are here. You are the reason we're here. You're the only reason that I am able to do this. Yesterday I was talking about how you are in the driver's seat. If there are things that I'm doing that you don't approve of or that you want to see different in content, send me a message, comment publicly, call me out. Criticism, as long as it's constructive criticism, and if the criticism is coming from a place of you're actually wanting to make things better. I love criticism. It's the only way that we learn, right? And so, I know who I work for. Let's just put it that way. And I want to hear from you. If there's things that I can do different, if there's things that I'm doing that you don't approve of, or whatever, please just let me know. And we'll make the necessary changes. We will adjust. And I give you my word on that. So thank you guys, every one of y'all, for sharing, for liking, donating, whatever it is that you're doing to support the channel. Thank you so much. Oh, and by the way, well, no, I can't. I don't want to talk about that just yet. I got something cool, another thing coming. I did find another printer here in Austin, a local printer that does support Dash, that I'm going to be giving my business to when it comes to t-shirts and embroidery and hats and stickers and these yard signs. I didn't realize there was one here, or one that I should have known. There was probably one that followed me, but I did find out last night, and the company followed me back last night. So hopefully we're going to be doing some business with a good local Austin company and supporting the community that way as well. But yeah, guys, I don't know what to say, man. I appreciate every one of you. It's really awesome that it's so awesome that y'all are here, and it amazes me every day. It really does. Killer Carla's on here. She can tell you, I talk about it constantly, that it amazes me that people will support me doing this, and I just want to thank everybody, honestly, and let you know how much I appreciate you. And yeah, so I will get off my soapbox before I end up getting a little emotional, but yeah. Anyway, I'm going to be ending the stream here pretty quick. We're almost at 2 hours this morning. Yes, thank you all. Constructive criticism. Well, Jeffrey, I'm glad to be your neighbor too, man. We're not neighbors, we're friends. And that's the important thing. We are all friends here. We don't have followers. We don't have fans. We're all friends, and that's what it's about. And as long as we band together, there is nothing that we cannot accomplish in this city. We can make positive change together. It takes a band of people, and that's what Dash is. Dash is a band of people that wants what's best for this community, And as long as we are all here together and we're in it together, then we can absolutely affect what's happening in this city. 100%, hands down. Hands down, man. So, yes, hit the like button and share it. I know I've just said that a million times, but I appreciate everyone being on here. Butterfly is one of the most awesome mods ever. She takes care of these trolls when they end up in the chat. Library Fox, of course, has some really awesome advice. He is up to the stream. So anyway, guys, I appreciate everyone being on here this morning. Thank you so much. And if I'll say it again, just like I always do, if you see me go live again at any point this morning, it's because there is an incident that you need to know about, or I think you would like to know about. And as always, I will always bring it to you live. Guys, thank y'all very much, and I will see you on the next one.